2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 4. No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who chose him to be a soldier. I like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadosh. The Wadi Ba'ashem, Yahushua, for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Deserve them with honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and in truth, and being faith-based, and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come, race wars, famine, concentration camps, starved the Egypt, which is the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chambers of the Lord lift up the whole flag into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chambers of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. I'd rather Zion. Let's come on clear and edifying. The affairs of this world, of this life, could affect you, man. You know, if you don't have a a single eye towards Yahweh Shah. And that's your goal, pleasing him. Everything else will follow. Learn that on the path, and that's how you become experienced. Because you could be doing the best thing for individuals in your life, but they could probably not give a fuck. You be doing all this and doing that, and then listen, you're not up against flesh and blood. You're up against principalities, demons, man. When you're in this ministry, man. And the more you do good, the more you're going to be attacked. You know? And it's a how you say it? I just said it. It's a fight. All right? It's a fight for salvation. And basically, for right now, you fight for your own salvation with fear and tremble. All right? And case in point, I was I just woke up. Time is right now. I believe it's 2:12 a.m. in the morning as usual, and I was sleeping, and I got up, and before I went to sleep, I was a little frustrated, we always being battle tested, man. I'm telling you, I needed an answer, and I got the answer. And you know how I got my answer? Through watching a video. All right, the Lord spoke to me, and I sat there. All right, I'm gonna let you hear what I heard, right? And that's what got me to get to these verses, right? So I went on the YouTube, right? And it said the name of the video was for brothers with families, right? And it was Hastings is coming, right? Brother from Mississippi, right? And I was just like, when I came home from work, and it was early, and I like I said, the affairs of this life could, you can get entangled in it. You love your family, man, and basically you love your family, but Yahweh Shema Shah, you gotta love Yahweh Shema Shah first, right? And that's the whole thing. You can't get entangled with this world because you don't know who's gonna turn against you, man. You don't know. You could be like, one day it could be one way, and the next day it could be a whole nother way. It could be happy ever after one day, and the next day it could be fucking mayhem, and something might happen bad. You don't know. You don't know what the Lord got installed. So that's why it's important to pray to Yahweh Shema Shah and stay focused, man. Focus on Yahweh Shema. Have a single eye towards Yahweh Shemar Shah, towards the kingdom. For yourself first, man. Right? So that was the name of the video. So I was just like, and then he came over and he had read a verse, right? Let me see. I'm gonna let the brother read the verse, okay? And you're gonna hear it.
But now much more in my absence. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Salaki.
All right? Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right? We like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. All right? The name of this lesson is going to be entitled For Brothers with Families. All right? Because you have a lot of different brothers in this truth that may have a woman, may have sons and daughters, one son, one daughter, whatever the case may be. You know, basically, we started the lesson off with Philippians 2 and 12 because you in this thing by yourself. You're supposed to work out your own salvation, fear and trembling, not worrying about how they gonna be saved. All right, because you don't know.
And key point, right? I heard up to that, and then there's another verse that came that got for me to get to the other verse I read, right? When I went to 2 Timothy chapter 2, right? And chapter 2, verse 4. I read the whole chapter, right? And it's in there's a lot of verses in there that was like real edifying. I was like, wow. And yeah, man, we can't worry about the affairs of this world, this life, man. Because this life is temporary. Everything you have in front of you is temporary, man. And you want your family. It wasn't given to your family. This truth wasn't given to your family. It was given to us as men to become governors of the righteous kingdom to come. Kings and priests to govern the righteous way. So, case in point, these people, they're not going to, your family is not going to get it, man. Because they looking at, they might be, listen, just right now, they get all these stimulus packages and people getting money, whatever, and some people, they're not, how you say, to me, it's a smoke and mirror, getting all this money. And however you get it, like, whatever's happening with this shit, man, we can't really see the full key point of what's next, but you can sense that it ain't right. Because Esau don't do nothing. He doesn't give you something without having a motive, alternative motive, something in the back, something behind his back. So some people, oppression makes a wise man mad. In our spirit, we oppress, but a gift destroys the heart. People, we get things and we have things, and then they forget. That's our job is not to get entangled with the matters of this life, because we will forget Yahweh, our true love, our first love. Let's see about that verse. Salaki. First love. Let me see if that'll pop up. How about this eye? Right? First love. I just came up with this verse right now, so let's see. Because I was just thinking, it's a lot if I can't find the verse. I just thought about it. If I can't find it, all right, no, that's not it. Salaki. Oh, I still got a few more verses to see. Salaki. I found it. It said, I think this is it. Salaki. I don't like it. It's Revelation chapter 2, verse 4. Nevertheless, have I somewhat against thee, because thou has left thy first love. And our first love is Yahweh Shemel Shah. And everything else is everything else, the Lord will give you everything. If you remember how Job was a man that eschewed evil, eschewed evil. He didn't do nothing. In that time, at that time, he worshipped the Lord, did everything according to the Lord. But what happened? His children was doing other things. His wife didn't have faith. And the Lord said, oh, he took all that away just to prove a point that it was given to him. It wasn't given to his family. The Lord was dealing with him. And that's how we should be. You know? We shouldn't get entangled in his life. And it's the hard thing when you love people in court. The fleshly love of these people could make you forget your first love. Right? So the water for Yahweh Shah, let me find that verse. Right? Let me just go back for a second, Salaki. All right? It says, let's go back to first 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 4. No man that warreth entangle himself. Because we at war, man. We can't entangle ourselves with the people that matters of these people in this world. It doesn't matter who they are. Our job is to do the ministry of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Alright? No man warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life. It's a private affair. I think that's how the song goes. So I just can't. It's a song, Salaya. But that is part of your family's affairs of this world. Right? Let's see something. All right, it says, I'm going to go into this word affair. All right, this is G4230, right? And it says, let's let the secretary say it. All right, I'm gonna let her say it in Greek. Okay, this phone, Salaki. I got the other phone in my hand. I'm trying to figure out, my other phone it does a little different from this phone. This is an old phone. Now I'm just gonna go into the meaning of the Greek word, right? Affair. Pragmatia. Oh, jeez. Salakia. Right? Panespistemio, right? That's the word affair. Right? And it says, let's let the secretary say the meaning. Alright. Because, hey man, we got a lot of work to do, bro. We ain't out the woods yet. We still here. And I'm feeling a little better right now doing this as I'm going along with this video. Because I napped off, but I was upset, man. Like, hey, man. Sometimes you forget. Like, you come home, you love your family, you want to do the right thing all the way, but it's not there. This is not their fight right now. It's our fight. And how we fight by doing the ministry of Yahweh Shemel Shah. And I tell you, at that moment, I needed the answer, right? And when I heard that video, I didn't even watch the whole video. It was just up to the point where the brother spoke, and he lifted my spirit, and the Yahweh Shemel Shah gave me an answer. At that moment, when I woke up, I needed an answer, and then right at that moment, it was 1:44. So everything it showed. So through the spirit, the Yahweh Shemel Shah speaks to you through men, and you cannot lose, because when this internet gets shut off, you have to be ready to endure at hardness as a good soldier for Yahweh Shemel Shah. And he always going to give you the answer that you need. All you have to have is faith in him. And that brother, Mississippi, that's a powerful brother, man. And that through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, I stood side by side with him when he came to the New York camp. And I read when I was getting back, I was reading for him one time, so I remember. All right, so let me see something. Where I was at. All right, listen.
Prosecution of any affair, business, occupation.
Prosecution of any affair of business. Because anything could lead you to be distracted from the occupation, your occupation. All right, because that was the main one right there. Affair business. The business where you have a Shemel Shah. Right. Let's see, I think we go a little deeper. It says,